Ten 2x4's. I take a wedge here and I move it up the cut. That way the blade doesn't bind, because if it does, it'll use more of the battery life. And I'm trying to preserve the battery life as long as I possibly can, because I've got to recharge off of solar panels. There you go. That's the extra 3/4 that I need to make a 36-inch door. So it's pretty cold out right now. I'm looking at the temperature and I see it's pretty frigid. It's pretty frigid. It's time to pull the door up onto the table. I'm glad I made this tree trunk table because it's really sturdy. It's a really solid table. It's great. That's a nice cut. Almost there. Well, here's what I got so far. If you look, you'll see gaps, and I have to come back and fix them.
As you can see, I'm using quite a few screws. However, this wasn't my ideal plan when deciding to build a door. I would have much preferred to use wood glue, clamp it, and let it sit overnight. But there's an issue with heat. In essence, I have none. Well, actually I do, in the form of a propane heater. But since I have no door at all, that heat is escaping. As you know, wood glue can only set between certain temperatures, and -8 Celsius is unfortunately outside of that range. Nonetheless, this door, when completed, will have plenty of strength and mass to keep the heat in and the bone-chilling air out. Creating a door isn't exactly the most exciting task in the world. However, it's definitely a necessity. I'll need a really thick door to withstand the frigid temperatures that we tend to get in this area of northern Canada. It may not seem that exciting, but all of these screws, all the clamping and the design, well, let's just say I put my heart and soul into this. And in the end, I'll have a nice and warm, cozy cabin, protected from the elements until the spring rolls around and some beautiful weather sets in. And when that happens, holy smokes, is it going to rain. So I've got to make sure that this door not only keeps some cold air out, but also the moisture. And knowing that I've created this door myself, by hand, with all my tools, hard work,
And that's it for today.
well, I'm sure you could imagine, it's quite gratifying.
Oh, it's cold.
For a little break. And what better way to take a break with a Reese's Buttercup? So good. Shimming the jam and trying to get it so that the distance between each side is the same and it's plumb, level. That's the goal. Because if it's not, the door won't swing properly. You cannot have that. What I do is, you see I've got it shimmed here and you can see the gap. I'll do a couple checks. I'll usually take the tape measure and I'll check that in multiple spots across, it's the exact same measurement. I'm looking for 36 and 5/16. And when I have that in those spots, I feel like I'm pretty good. The other thing I'll do is I'll take this 4-foot level, I'll check, and I'll look for light behind it. If the wood is bending any gaps, and I'll run it down and I'll look for those same gaps. I'm also looking for the bubble to be on level as well. So I've just propped the door into place. It's just in the doorway. The gap on this side is good. The door is mangled on the left side. You can see it's wider at the bottom, and then here it gets a little bit chewed up. So I got to clean that up tomorrow. And my battery and my circular saw, they both ran out. So I have to charge it up to come back. Otherwise, I'd continue doing this. This door weighs a ton. It weighs a freaking ton, man. It's so heavy. It's crazy. You wouldn't think it, but it's really heavy.
Thanks for joining me on this incredible and frequently unknown journey as I build the cabin of my dreams on my very own private and secluded 40 acres in the beautiful northern Canadian wilderness. As always, if you enjoy this content, please hit the like button and consider subscribing so that you can be notified when any new videos are released. Until then, the future is unknown, and I'll see you there.